You feel like she's slipping away. Maybe she's already gone. And a part of you wants to chase, to fix it, to say just the right words and pull her back. But what if I told you, letting go doesn't mean giving up? And what if losing her is exactly what you needed to find yourself? Look, I've been there. Sitting alone with your phone, staring at the screen, wondering if she's thinking about you too. That feeling in your chest like something huge just vanished. But this video, it's not about forgetting her. It's not about moving on overnight. It's about seeing love the way Stoics saw it. Real love, unattached love. Not desperate, not needy, not built on fear. If you're thinking of giving up on her, pause. Just give me your next 40 minutes. Let's talk about this. Seriously. Part 1. The Stoic Lens on Love and Detachment. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Let's break that down, because it's huge. It means that it's not the breakup that's killing you. It's the meaning you gave it. You told yourself, if she leaves, I'll never be whole again. If this ends, I've failed. If she doesn't love me, maybe I'm not lovable. But Stoicism tells you, none of that is real. It's just your mind playing loops. You're not broken. You're not unworthy. You're just hurt. And being hurt doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Now, imagine if instead of chasing her, you sat in that pain, not escaping it, not drowning in distractions, but sitting quietly, feeling it, learning from it. That's where your power begins. Part 2. Control versus surrender. Epictetus had this idea he repeated over and over. Some things are up to us. Some things are not. And when it comes to love, this is where so many people mess up. You think if you say the right thing, do the right thing, or play it cool enough, she'll change her mind. That maybe, just maybe, you can control the outcome. But love doesn't work like that. People have free will. Hearts change, feelings fade, sometimes without warning. And the moment you try to control it, you lose yourself. What the Stoics figured out is this: you can love someone fully and still let them go. You can be honest about your feelings without needing theirs to match. You can show up with everything you are and still accept that they might walk away, and it doesn't have to destroy you. Because what you do control is how you respond. You control the kind of person you become. The man who begs, pleads, and loses sleep, or the man who breathes, accepts, and grows stronger. You control whether this pain makes you bitter or better. You control if you're going to drown in heartbreak or rise with deeper wisdom. Part 3. Letting go with love. Seneca wrote, "He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary." Think about that. How much suffering are you putting yourself through just by resisting what is? How much of your pain is not from her leaving, but from your refusal to accept that she has? Letting go doesn't mean you never cared. It means you care enough to not let this destroy you. It means you love her enough to let her be free, even if it hurts. Real strength isn't in holding on. It's in loving without possession. It's in being able to say, "I wish things were different, but I'm not going to lose myself hoping they change." That's what the Stoics did. They didn't shut their hearts down. They just didn't give their peace away with every emotional wave. Part 4. Turning pain into power. Here's something you need to hear. This heartbreak could be your greatest teacher. It could be the fire that finally burns away your illusions. It could be the storm that forces you to rebuild with stronger walls. It could be the exact moment that changes your life, if you let it. Use this time to ask better questions. What kind of man do I want to be, with or without her? What did I ignore in myself that this relationship exposed? Where did I give my power away? Sit with those questions. Journal them. Reflect. This is how you stop waiting for closure from her and start building it within yourself, because she might never explain. She might never come back. She might never say sorry. But you don't need her to if you finally understand that healing is your responsibility, not hers, yours. The most powerful moment of your life will be when you realize this. You don't need her to come back in order to feel whole. You don't need closure from her to find peace within yourself. You don't need another conversation, another apology, another night together. You just need to choose yourself. And that choice? That's where you become dangerous. That's where you stop being a slave to your emotions. That's where you stop waiting on someone else to love you and start showing up for yourself. She might come back, or she might not. But by then, you won't be waiting. You'll be walking forward, finally seeing that your happiness was never in her hands. It was in yours. Stoicism doesn't ask you to become cold. It asks you to become strong. It asks you to feel deeply, but not get lost. It asks you to love fully, but not be owned by that love. It asks you to embrace pain, not as punishment, but as preparation. So before you give up on her, make sure you're not giving up on yourself first. Maybe this heartbreak isn't the end of something. Maybe it's the beginning of the strongest, most peaceful, most grounded version of you. Choose that man. Watch the next video. It goes even deeper.